Live from the Jump Television Studios in sunny San Diego, California, the Big Biz Show is on the air. We're brought to you by Prudential. Let Prudential be your... Wow! Where it goes? It fell. Also brought to you by Bayer Advance. Better science, better results.
You
Starbucks coffee.
It, yeah.
Blooming Brands and their fine family of restaurants called Outback Steakhouse, Roy's Restaurant, Fleming Steakhouse.
Woo!
As well as tax defense partners and tax resolution services and tax audit defense. Tax audit defense, eliminating worry over an IRS audit of your business or personal taxes. Origin Clear, breakthrough water technology, and our newest sponsor, Act Now, advanced cannabinoid therapy guide with UnitedCannabis.com. There you go. Boy, we never thought we'd have a weed sponsor.
Word's getting out. I just got a call from a friend of mine whose son having some seizures and wants to look into treating him with some sort of oil,
sort of a thing,
cannabis product.
Yeah. Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P today, all in great shape today, signaling that there is an interest rate hike coming probably next month. Yeah. Dow Jones up 248 points to 17,737. Nasdaq up 89 at 5,075, and the S&P up 34. That's 1.6% for the S&P at 2084. Big news today is oil. Oil dips below $40 a barrel. First time since August, and that's good news. That's really good news for American drivers. Many of you are going to be enjoying gas prices below $2 a gallon very soon. Remember when gas was $5 a gallon?
A barrel of olive oil is going to be more than gas.
Yes. Well, the good news is this is just in time for the holidays because, let's face it, expensive gas is just a tax on a consumer because you have no choice. You have to pay it. When gas is high, you can't. Look at if gas were $2 a gallon, you got yourself an extra $100.
More people doing that than taking the planes because they already bought their gas. Most airlines bought their gas
JP1A,
like 80
but
years
here's
ago.
the problem though: is that JP1A fuel that they buy now?
Yeah,
they do 6-month contracts.
Okay.
Do you think 6 months from now the gas is going to be cheap? It's not going to be cheap.
Really?
It's not going to be cheap at all.
So they're buying now?
They're buying now, but it's still not going to be cheap for us.
Well,
that's not how it works.
$2 is pretty darn
good.
good.
Hey, speaking of cheap, it's cheap to start your own brewery in your garage.
Well, no.
Maybe that's something you ought to try to do, Rusty Dale.
I'm doing it now.
San Diego's best.
Right now there's a...
Have you ever brewed beer?
No.
I did one time. And it was really good.
Yeah, too many people do it better.
The problem is that you can't stay out of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because once you start it, hey, Brian Colasar's here. Brian Colasar wrote the Beer Lovers Guide to the Mid Atlantic. It's called Beer Lovers Mid Atlantic, and he's a beer blogger. He comes around the program to talk. There's a business of beer segment that we do here quite often. Brian, though, I have to ask you though, you must have tried to brew your own beer before, right?
Yeah, I've done quite a few batches myself, and they've all turned out to be drinkable and shareable, but yet no one's offered me $1 billion for it.
Yeah. Right,
I'm still holding out for that.
And the problem is when you pour one of those beers you do at home, there's always some
stuff in it.
Yeah, some hooey comes out at the bottom, pieces of stuff. Pieces of stuff would be accurate because when you look at the bottom of the thing, and Brian will tell you that's the best part, won't you, Brian?
In some beers, it can
be. Yeah, you make cookies out of that stuff. What do you do with that stuff?
What is that stuff called at the bottom?
Hash.
Trub. It's a combination of yeast and proteins, and depending which type of yeast it is and what type of beer it is, you may want, especially the Belgian beers.
Trub. Trub job.
Yeah, that's right.
TRUB.
Troubadours.
Trub job.
That's where the word troubadour comes from,
So before we let you out of here, we got to talk about this beer tourism, this brewery tourism. Let me tell you what.
Let's do it.
33 million visitors to San Diego, California last year.
Yeah.
For every 1,000 visitors to a major town, New York, Dallas, Chicago, L.A., San Diego, 3.75 jobs are created for every person that visits the city. Mm-hmm. And by the way, for every tourism job, 1.5 additional jobs are created in local services. And the tourism here in our city represents about 20% of our total job market. So
our bail bondsmen make good money.
Yes, they do.
Bad weekends.
Have you ever have you ever decided I'm going to buy a plane ticket, Brian? I'm going to go visit a brewery somewhere. Do we still have Brian?
A plane ticket to go visit a brewery. Well, I've been to Belgium and Germany and the West Coast.
That's just an excuse to go.
Maybe a stranger than buying a plane ticket. Stranger alternative was renting an RV to go up to Cooperstown, New York, and brewery Omegang, and camp on their property in an RV.
There you go.
Wow.
I think that qualifies as beer tourism.
So the wow, that's interesting. So the long story short of it all,
I think it's ripe for taken.
Yeah,
beer tours.
Wow. I will say so.
Yeah.
But
And then
here-
just, let me see, was it 2 weeks ago now, my wife and I wanted to go to Charlottesville, Virginia for the longest time. We hear plenty of people come back from there with great stories about it. The scenery, the Appalachian Trail runs through there. Beautiful part
popovers.
of Virginia. Breweries and wineries, and now a lot of cideries are popping up there as well. So we took
Cidery. I'm going to go to a
4-day
cidery.
There's a ginnery over here. Whatever they call it.
Ginnery. Ballast Point makes liquor too.
Huh?
Oh yeah, they make
Distillery.
they make rum, they make vodka, they make gin.
I'm doubling
And they
down
make
on
beer.
my buy
Yes,
now.
that's right. A
Constellation.
ginnery.
Whatever.
What do you call it? What do you call a place that make vodka?
Vodka.
Vodka.
Come on, Bob.
Vodka.
Vodka.
I was coming on. What about a rum? What do they make rum?
Those are rum buzzlers.
Rum buzzlers.
It's an old term from
Rum buzzler.
Yiddish.
Okay, very good. That's fine. Brian, thank you so much once again. Can't wait for you to come out here. Hurry up. Get
Yeah.
over here. Brian Colasar wrote the book, Beer Lovers Mid-Atlantic.
Well, it's nice he brings his wife with him too.
Well, that way he doesn't
she's
get in trouble.
Yeah, she drives.
What?
'Cause the Uber bill would be
I
incredible.
know a guy like that can drink and drink and drink and drink,
know
and
it.
those guys just don't get drunk.
I know
You
it.
know, I don't know what it's about. I have like a half a beer and
Be like me and you with a bong. You just die. I'd be sitting there
that's
going,
not
"Ah,
gonna happen."
there's a pound left. Let's go.
that's not going to happen. So, hey, coming up in just a second is Ernie Blackman. Ernie Blackman is the CEO of United Cannabis Corporation. They're a publicly traded company. Their stock symbol is CNAB, and they're at unitedcannabis.us. They have access to a medical cannabis that they have cross-tabulated with diseases, so that a doctor can walk into his office, plug in his computer. This guy has a backache, or this guy has insomnia,
Right.
or whatever.
List the
and
symptoms.
There's a cross tab.
I think he also lists. You have to type in what you're treating him with now. So it's like we're treating him with like fletcholepolol.
What is that? Fletcholepolol.
Some drug, and then his Matrix software thing, I guess, will tell you. Yeah, I want you to try a nice Girl Scout cookies there on the
All right,
weekend.
that works. Yeah, but So Ernie Blackman, CEO of United Cannabis. Boy, what a great story.
Dial
We've
it
been
in.
talking about it for some time, and now it's getting even better. Ernie, thanks so much for swinging by the Big Biz Show. How are you, sir?
I'm good today, Sully. How are you doing?
Good. Rusty Nail's very excited to have you
Always.
on his new program called Live High Live. Tell him about it, Russ.
Live High Live. Now, this is going to be a humorous look at the marijuana markets, everything from the people making the pipes to the growers, the trimmers, the doctors, the researchers, the parents.
Why don't we just do a segment on this show called Live High Live?
I'm going for it, but I got the green jacket. I'm ready to sit
All right.
over there.
Ernie, can you be a part of it? Will you be our first guest?
I would love to.
Yeah,
It's good.
I was just in Colorado.